Hello, hello, hello to all of my beautiful boss ladies. Welcome to the Empower to Prosper Power Summit. My name is Tawawn Lowe, and I'm one of your power speakers for this virtual summit. I am the proprietor of TLC Consultancy, a multifaceted business located in the Maryland area. I am a certified life coach who believes everybody needs a little TLC. Yes, we need some tender loving care, but that TLC that I'm talking about is that transformational lifestyle content that helps us with becoming our best selves and creating our best lives. Now, before I get into my talk and how I want to empower, encourage, and equip you during this summit, I first want to take this opportunity to say thank you to Dr. Bonita Parker for putting together this virtual summit. She wants all the boss ladies to be empowered to prosper in power. You hear me? She wants us to be able to be empowered to prosper in power. So let's thank her for this wonderful virtual summit. I'm sure you're going to get plenty of good nuggets to help you with being that boss you want to be. But I also want to thank Dr. Parker for providing me the opportunity to be a part of this virtual summit and allowing me to come and impart and impact her tribe and her community. Now that I've taken care of all of those things, it's time for us to get into what I'm here to empower and equip you about. Now, I already told you that I am a life coach. And I'm not just a life coach, I am a transformational lifestyle consultant. I help people who are really ready to bring about change and transformation in their life so they can create the life that they totally desire. And one of the things that I say to all my clients that I want to share with you all today is that you have as much control over your life as any CEO has over their business or organization that they are responsible for running. So, for the time that I have with you, I'm going to talk about the importance of being the CEO of your life and how that plays a role when you want to be a boss. Matter of fact, when you want to be the CEO of your own business. One of the biggest lessons I'm going to have to tell you that I have learned in my journey in just living as an entrepreneur is that you can't be the CEO of any business or any organization if you have yet to become the CEO of your own life. Yes, you heard me correct. You cannot be the boss, an effective boss or an effective CEO of an organization or business, talking about your own business, until you become the CEO of your own life. The first business that you should be running and managing like a boss is your life. You are your own company. I believe everybody should be the CEO of your life, of their life. Now, let's talk about what is a CEO. The CEO is basically that person who is responsible for the overall success of a business, of an organization. And I already told you, you are the boss of you. You are your own company. So you are responsible for the overall success of you. So I hope you see in the parallel already without me telling you what it is. You are the CEO of you, so you are responsible for your overall success, happiness, and all the things that you want to see in your life. Now let's talk about what does a CEO do? Hmm. A CEO does a whole lot. But one of the things that a CEO does is the CEO makes a lot of decisions. The CEO makes decisions about resources, finances, logistics, products, all the things that would help fulfill the mission of the business or the organization that they are responsible for. So, as the CEO of yourself, you're responsible for making a lot of decisions as well. You're responsible for making decisions for your mental, emotional, and physical well being, for your health, for your finances, your personal development, your career, your business, your relationships, every aspect of your life. You are required to make good and conscious decisions that will help yield the things that you want for your life. So you see where being the CEO of a business is just as important as being the CEO of your life. Whew, I done told you a whole lot. I hope you got your pencil and paper out because I don't think I told you to get your pencil and paper out so you can take some notes. So let's talk about what I've already shared with you. We talked about it is important that you become the CEO of your life. And why that is important is because if you ever want to be an effective CEO of your own business or organization, you first have to learn how to manage the thing that should be most important to you, and that's yourself. And when you learn how to manage and be the CEO of you, you can take them same skill sets and transfer them over to your business so you can be an effective CEO or over in your business. Being the CEO of your life is training. It gives you the opportunity to learn and how to do all the things that you're going to need as a CEO in your business. It's training ground. As a CEO of your life, you're making a lot of important decisions about your finances, your personal development, your relationships, your health, and the skills that you need to make those decisions are the transferable skills that you need to take over into being the CEO of your business. Now you're saying, I can see the wheels turning. Tawawn, what kind of skills are you talking about? I'm talking about soft skills and leadership skills. As the CEO, you have to be able to have good communication skills. You need to be able to have good conflict resolution skills. Emotional intelligence is a must if you're going to be a CEO. You need to know how to manage money well. You need to know how to um, look at what you have and determine how much resources you need. You need to know how to outsource when you need. You need to know how to delegate. And these are all the skills that you can do in your personal life. And if you can manage them well in your personal life, you definitely can take and transfer them skills into your business. Because let me say this, if you are not managing your life well, when you get over to your business, you're not going to be able to manage that well. And what you will find out is that your home life or your life and your business life is not where you really want it to be. Or you will find out your business life might be good, but your home life is not. But we, and as CEOs, we want to have both. We don't just want to have a good business, but we want to be well rounded and we want to create a good life for ourselves personally as well as professionally and as a business person. So, what have we talked about so far? Yes, I'm going to keep going back over. We talked about that it's important that you become the CEO of your life because when you can manage yourself, you can take them same skills and manage your business. We talk about the soft skills that you need. We talk about that you need to be a good communicator. We talked about you need to have problem solving skills. We talked about the importance of emotional intelligence. We talked about having to be good with your finances and resources and how to delegate. We talked about what a CEO does, and we talked about what a CEO is. So now you know, boss lady, that you are supposed to be the CEO of your life. Now I know you're probably thinking, I got my own business. I'm doing well. This concept that she talks about doesn't make any sense, but it really does make sense. If you want to see true success throughout your whole life. So let's talk about some of the things that the CEO has in the business and some of the things that you need to have as the CEO of your life. Every CEO is responsible for ensuring that they can bring forth the vision and mission of their business and organization. And as the CEO of your life, you are responsible for the same thing. You should have a vision for your life, and on top of having that vision for your life, you should have goals that you are working on. Not just you have goals for your business, but you should have goals for all those major areas in your life. I talked about some of them earlier. I talked about your health, your mental, emotional, and physical well being, talked about relationships, talked about your personal development, your finances. These are all the things that you need to have a vision for your life. But not only do you need to have a vision for these things in your life, but you also need to have goals for them. Okay, so over here as the CEO of your business, you have a business plan, but in your personal life as the CEO, you need a life plan. And what is a life plan? A life plan is nothing but a roadmap that leads you towards the things that you want to get. And you know what some of these things is. The same as it is over here as in the business, it's the same thing over in your personal life. It's just two different names. You have a business plan as the CEO and boss of your business, and you have a life plan as the CEO of your life. Now, one of the things I always tell my clients, when you start talking about creating a life plan and what you want for yourself, there are a couple of things that I'm going to need you to do beforehand. So I hope you got your pen and paper and you're ready to take notes. Now, being the CEO of your life means you have to determine what you want for yourself. What is your life vision and mission? What is your life mission and vision? My life, my life mission is to provide a little TLC to everybody that I encounter. So no matter who you are when I'm meeting you, somehow, some way, I'm trying to give you a little bit of tender loving care, maybe some transformational lifestyle content, serving as your transformational lifestyle coach. I am always operating in the space of where you're going to get a little TLC. My vision of how I will provide that TLC is kind of broad. How do I do it? I do it as a coach. I do it as a speaker. I do it as a facilitator. This is how I bring forth. I do it in parenting. I do it as being a grandparent. This is how I'm making sure that I provide a little TLC no matter where I go and what I do. That is my purpose and that is my vision that I have for myself. And not only am I imparting and providing TLC to other people, I'm also giving it to myself. That's part of my personal development, it's part of my self love, it's part of my self care to give me some tender loving care as well. That's what empowers me and equip me to be the person that I am as well as the business owner that I am. So you need to have a vision and a mission for your life. Now, once you decide what your vision and your mission is for your life, you really have to decide what you want. And this is what a lot of people don't do. You need to do a self assessment. You need to sit back and you need to think about where you are in your life, where do you want to go, what are the things that you want to improve for yourself, what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths. Take an assessment of who you are and where you are so you can determine where you want to go and what to prioritize in your life. Now, once you've done a self assessment, and there's plenty of self assessments that you can do online, and you can just do like some of the things I said. Where are you now? Where do you want to be in 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and 5 years from now? What will it look like? How much money do you have in the bank today? How much money do you want to save? Do you want to be an investor? You know, how would you gain? How much do you want to be worth? What do you want your total net worth to be by the end of this year, in 5 years, in 10 years? These are all the things that you have to think about when you're talking about doing a self assessment. Always look at your look at your health. How are you investing in yourself? Like being at this summit. This is an investment. It is a personal investment as well as a professional investment. So, self assessments is an excellent way to get started with creating your life plan. Once you have done this self assessment and you now know what you want to do, you can still now you can have you can broaden your vision for your life, because now you've sat down and said, hey, you know what, in 5 years from now, I want to have a coaching business. I want my coaching business to be yielding me at least 1.5 million a year. And then you can start thinking about some of the ways and the different things that you can do that, and start breaking it down by years so that you can develop the life plan. Okay, because I said life plan. I didn't say develop a 1 year plan or a 2 year. I said develop a life plan. So you have now done your self assessment. But after you do your self assessment, something that I think is key, um, that you need to do: identify your values. What are the things that are important to you? Because see, you have sat down and you've done a self assessment. You looked at the different things that you want for yourself. But you now have to identify your values. What are the things that are important to you? Because sometimes we want all these things, but when we compare what we want to our values, sometimes they don't match. And one of the reasons, or I believe one of the reasons people don't always manifest the things that they want, is because they never link their values to what they desire. It's kind of like New Year's. We all set these New Year's resolutions, or y'all set New Year's resolutions, because I don't do that. And you say you want to lose weight, you want to do these things, and then it doesn't happen come February, March. Half of the time it doesn't happen is because the things that you say that you want to do are not tied to what's very important to you. Losing weight, everybody wants to lose weight. I don't want to lose weight. I want a healthy lifestyle. That might require that I lose a couple of pounds or two, but having a healthy lifestyle to me is truly about eating correctly. Yes, having some exercise, getting good sleep, making sure I attend all my doctor's appointments, having my annual mammogram, and all those things that are required to keep me healthy, taking some time away from myself. Those are the things that give me a healthy lifestyle. I could lose 10 or 15 pounds and still don't make me happy. I mean, make me healthy. And the overall, you need to think overall what's important. Is it important for you to lose weight, or are your values connected to you having a healthy lifestyle? So you have to identify the things that you value, because those are the things that you will work towards. Once you identify your values, see if they match up with the things that you say you want for your life. And if they don't, that's fine. Start aligning your values with the things you want with your values. Of course, you heard me say create a vision for your life. That is very important. Now that you have done the self assessment, you have identified your values. Now, where do you see, what does your life look like in 5, 10, 15, or 20 years from now? I'm a certified vision board instructor. I believe everybody should have a vision board, because it just puts your goals in pictures, the things that you desire for your life. Once you have that goal, that vision for yourself, you need to establish some goals. You got to have some intentions. What do you plan to do to create this life that you want for yourself? What are you going to do for your health? What are you going to do for your personal development? What are you going to do regards to your relationship? What are you going to do towards your business? Once you have your goals, you need to prioritize them, and then you need to do a action plan. And that action plan is what maps out your life plan. So, do you see how having a life plan and having a business plan, how they're very similar? Do you see how the skills that you need to be the CEO of your business comes from what you're doing over here as the CEO of your life? I told you it was going to be a great parallel with this. Being the CEO of your life is training. That is the training ground to prepare you, not just for being the CEO of your business, but being a productive um, person in this world, being able to handle problems and situations, because life will life you, and you will run into some problems, some situations that you're going to have to manage, where you're going to have to use your communication skills, where you're going to have to use critical thinking, where you're going to have to use problem solving, where you're going to have to exercise some emotional intelligence and remove yourself out the situation sometimes to look at it from the other person's perspective so you can make the best decision possible. It is training grounds. Being the CEO of your life is a training ground just about for any and everything that you're going to be doing with your life. You could be a workpreneur, I don't know. You could be a sole entrepreneur. All these skills are transferable. So all my boss ladies, I hope that you are understanding that it is important that if you want to create the life you want to take charge of your destiny. The first step is becoming the CEO of your life. And as the CEO of your life, you are responsible for making sure that you have that life plan in place, that you have that blueprint that you can follow so that you can start creating your destiny, which is part of your business. Your business is a part of your destiny. You need to know how to work it all together. You need to have your life plan in place, because that's your playbook to get you to that next level. Because when you become a boss, when you are the CEO over here in your business, because let me tell you, when you become a CEO of your business, you have so many responsibilities for ensuring that your business and your organization, wherever you're the CEO, is successful. It takes up a lot of your time. So, one of the reasons you have to be the CEO over in your life is because you have to be able to manage, because time management is crucial. Those one of those skills that you work on as the CEO of your life. You work on your time management skills, because as the CEO of your business, that's going to take up your lot of your time. And if you're a mom, one of the hats you wear is a mother, a grandmother, you're a wife, you have to be able to manage your time to make sure that you have success in all areas of your life. People talk a lot about balance, and sometimes you can have it, sometimes you can't. Just depends on who you are and how you are moving in your life. And if you are operating as the CEO of your life, you can have some level of balance because you understand time management, you understand where you have to put resources at, you understand where you have to put finances, you understand where you have to um, delegate things out, like if you have to ask the husband to pick up the child because you have to go to a meeting because you're meeting with a new client, or if you got to call your mom or the godmother. These are all the skill sets that I have been talking about throughout this are the things that you will use as the CEO of your life. And these are transferable skills that will go over into your business for you being the boss. It pays and it costs to be the boss. But it first starts with you being the CEO of your life so you can be a more effective CEO, or be an effective CEO in your business. So I have a question that I want to ask my boss ladies. I want to ask you CEOs. Are you running your life like you're running your business? What's the answer to that? If your answer is no, then I want to highly encourage you to take away the nuggets that I've given you throughout this part, my time with you, about becoming the CEO of your life. Being the CEO means that you're just taking charge of your destiny. You're being totally 100% responsible for you, for your happiness, for your success. That means that you're willing to look at your life and decide what you want and to go forward. And those skills become important because in your being the CEO of your life, And when you were doing the self assessment and identifying your values, and if one of your values was being a business owner and you want to make your own money, these are the skills that you're going to take and you're going to transfer them over into your business. And you're going to start operating using your business plan, but you're still going to use all the skills that I said you did over here in being the CEO for your life. So, again, my question is to you: are you running your business like you're running your life? Or, yes, are you running your business? Are you running your life like you're running your business? I got that one turned around. But are you running your life like you're running your business? And if not, I want to encourage you today to become the CEO of your life. It is definitely needed. It will help you with whatever level of success that you're trying to achieve for yourself. I want to thank you for staying here with me during this virtual time. I hope that you were able to take away and glean some things from what I talked about. It is important that you become the CEO of your life. That means you're taking charge of your destiny. You becoming 100% responsible for you. That means that you are responsible for your overall happiness and your success. It is your training ground to help you when you become that CEO over here in your business, that you take those transferable skills and you transfer them over there into your business so you can run your business like a true boss woman, true boss girl, lady, whichever one you want to call yourself. Again, I want to thank you, and I look forward to seeing all you CEOs, not just the CEO of your business, but the CEO of your life. I look forward to seeing what you're doing with your life and how you are transforming yourself, your life, but also your business. Again, I am Tawawn Lowe of TLC Consultancy, and I hope something that I have said today has empowered you to prosper in power.